Welcome to this new Triggre Weekend Masterclass. And in this masterclass, I am going to extend the Peter Plan template, which is a logistics template to calculate shipping costs. And in the previous episode, we added country documents to the application. And today, we are also going to add containers to the shipment. And basically, it's not that complicated to add containers. But I added a little bit of a validation rule regarding the containers, which I would like to show you, because it's going to be really powerful to make sure that people enter the right information. So what we have here is we have the shipments, and as soon as a shipment is created, we can add containers. We have that here, and as you can see here, the container number is mandatory and the seal number not so much. But you can also see that I added as a help text 4 letters and 7 numbers. And the reason for that is that a container number always consists of 4 letters and then 7 numbers. So if you fill out something else, it's not a container. Simple as that. And I've made a validation rule to make sure that you really enter this information. So if I would enter just numbers and I would click add, the system says please enter a valid container number. It contains 4 letters and 7 numbers, and I even give you an example. But if I would add, let's say the letters at the end, and I would click add, I would still get this error message. So let me add this specific container number, which contains 4 letters and 7 numbers, and I can add it. So in this way, I can make sure that every container is registered correctly. So how did I create that? Well, let me show you in the designer. So we have the designer and the user flow. In this case, we have the calculate shipping costs. We have the page containers. And the only thing that I did, except creating all those pages, of course, is add this form field, container number. First of all, the maximum length, because it's only 11 characters. It's mandatory, so it should be at least 0 numbers or characters. And at the end of the wizard, Triggre will ask you if you would like to add a validation rule. There you go. So yes, in this case, I wanted to do that. So first of all, it consists of 3 parts, namely the container number must be 11 characters, 4 letters, 7 numbers. Secondly, the first 4 characters must be characters, so letters, and the final 7 should be numbers. And that's what I created here. So we have the number of characters, which is a function in Triggre. I select the form field container number, so that's this one over here. It should be 11. Furthermore, I've combined 2 functions of Triggre in one. So first of all, I need to determine if it's alphabetic, because the first part, the first 4 items, the first 4 characters need to be alphabetic. So that's the first function that I use. However, I want to check that based on only the first 4 characters, not on the entire string that I entered. So the second function that I add is I need to cut the form field's container number from position 1 for a number of 4 characters. So in this case, I would get the first 4 characters, and then I check, are these alphabetic? And I do the same with the end part, because we need to check if that part is numeric, and we need to cut the form field's container number from position number 5, because the first 4 are letters, until the end. So as you can see, the validation rule editor is very powerful to make sure that the thing that people enter into the form field are exactly as you would like to. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel. See you next week.